Hi guys! Welcome! We're finally back. It's been about 400 years since we streamed, but we're going to try to do some more tonight. We probably won't go too late, but we'll see how fast we can get this done. Oh crud, I didn't even prep the game. Hang on a second. I don't want to hear from you, Cortana. So how's it going? Oh, Alice says, hi, Mom Budkey, but she says, I wrote my last exam a few days ago, and now I have fully committed myself to doing nothing. Does that mean you're done with
Hi, I'm
school
Nancy
completely?
Drew. Anyway, here's my center of operations.
That was really awkward. I have to switch this so you guys can see that. Okay. Oh, hey, Graham. What's going on? Welcome.
That's our Graham?
Yes, it's our Graham. Because Graham belongs to us. Obviously. Okay. I don't really remember what we were doing. Oh, is the game not there? Oh, okay, it is. Whew.
I think did we just do the laundry stuff already?
It says it's 10 a.m., so it's after breakfast. What's on our checklist?
You sure that we've done the laundry?
I am there slightly.
Check.
It's kind of loud. I'm gonna cut it down. I think you dragged the bar down. Okay, we can't do the guest room things
Oops,
yet.
haven't done that. Oops, haven't done that. Still need to do that. That's finished. That's finished. Check. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. Oops, haven't done that. Still need to do that.
Guess you could call Guadalupe. And then, I don't know what we should do after that.
Are you sure we won't get in trouble for not doing the laundry?
I'm pretty sure we already did it. Because we usually do it before breakfast.
I thought we did it
Why are you
after
sitting so
breakfast.
far back? I feel like I'm really scoot this whole thing over. You might want to scoot over too. I felt like that was really far away from me. Okay.
Let's see.
We already looked at all this. You want to call Guadalupe on her phone number, and then... be in there. Phone numbers. Guadalupe Comillo. I really honestly don't really remember much about what we should be doing next. So I'm going to look it up. No! Why? You want this game to take forever?
Well, I don't want to cheat.
I'm not cheating, I just want some direction because it's been so long.
Hello?
Miss Camillo, hi, it's Nancy Drew from Icicle Creek Lodge.
Yes, hello. Is the wolf all right?
Well, Ollie hasn't succeeded in shooting or trapping it yet, if that's what you mean. But I'm not going to tell you any more until you tell me who you really are.
All right. I'm a member of Run and Grow Free. As you may or may not know, that's an organization dedicated to the protection of wild animals. I went to the lodge to make sure nothing happened to that wolf. See, we're trying desperately to arrange to have it captured and transported to a sanctuary. But so far, all the ones we've contacted are full. And unless and until we find a place for it, all we can do is try to protect it. Now tell me more about the contact you've had with the wolf.
After I was buried by an avalanche, it dug a hole in the snow so I could escape.
It may have sensed you were in trouble, or its behavior may have been totally random. But either way, the fact that the wolf didn't simply run away from you is very bad news.
It is?
Wolves and humans simply do not mix. While wolves may appear to be similar to dogs, behaviors that have been bred out of dogs after thousands of years of domestication are still instinctive to wolves. Training a wolf to behave like a dog may mask those instincts, but it cannot eradicate them. For that reason, no matter how sociable the wolf may appear, instinct can at any moment rear its ugly head with devastating results for any humans involved and for the wolf. Especially for the wolf, who will have simply been doing what comes naturally.
So the fact that this wolf doesn't seem to be that afraid of people could lead people to think they don't have to be afraid of it.
Precisely. It could make them forget that all wolves are, first and foremost, wild. And while we're on the subject, do not ever, ever give in to the temptation to feed the wolf. For one thing, a wolf's jaws are twice as powerful as a German shepherd's, and should your hand happen to get in its way when it tries to feed?
I get the picture.
For another thing, making the wolf dependent upon you for food would seal its doom. It sounds strange, Nancy.
Yes,
but
I
the
can see
very
that,
best
Garrett.
thing you can
Welcome,
do for
by
that
the way.
wolf is nothing.
Are you the one who wrecked all the gear that was in the fishing shack?
Yes, that was me. I was afraid that Bill Kessler fellow would encounter the wolf on one of his trips out to the shack, and that it would end badly for the wolf. So I did a number on his equipment. I've done worse while working on behalf of Run and Grow Free. Believe me.
How are you doing tonight, Garrett? It's been a quiet chat so far, but we've only been playing about 3 minutes.
Why didn't you just come out and tell the people at Icicle Creek Lodge that you were there to protect the wolf?
Because I assumed, and quite correctly as it turns out, that very few people there would be sympathetic to my cause. Had I not been undercover, they may have tried to foil my efforts. Instead, I was able to foil theirs. For a while, at least.
Why can't the group you belong to just capture the wolf, take it out to the middle of nowhere, and let it go?
Because unfortunately, there's really no such place as nowhere anymore. We humans are, or can be, everywhere. Plus, wolves can travel great distances. Contact with humans would be inevitable. And since this wolf has obviously lost its fear of humans, it would be an easy target for anyone prone to shoot first and ask questions later. No, a sanctuary is the only place where it would be truly safe.
Yeah, it kind of has been a long time. It's been like 10 days. I think the last day we streamed was like the 16th, and it's the 27th now, so...
We've been busy.
Yeah, it's been really busy.
Did you ever hear any explosions while you were staying at Icicle Creek Lodge?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard several.
Do you have any idea what caused them?
My first thought was that Ollie had completely lost it and was going after the
I think
wolf
she
with
uses
explosives.
a lot of words
But when
to
I
say
realized
just
that even
totally
he wasn't
something.
that stupid, I assumed it was someone
Wow,
clearing
that
an
girl who
avalanche or
uses
a
so
down
many
tree or
words.
something.
I don't
While
like.
we're
Just saying to
on the
get
subject of explosions,
a
did anyone
single
ever figure
sentence
out what
point
made the
across.
bunkhouse blow
She
up
says
like
a
that?
The
paragraph.
sheriff says it was
She's
plastic
like Charles
explosives.
Dickens.
Wow, that's serious. No offense, but it sounds to me like instead of hiring a new maid, the owner of the lodge should have hired herself a detective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's probably what had
Change the
happened.
subject. Let's change the subject.
What's a
So,
sanctuary?
what's a sanctuary?
A facility where wolves can live out their lives in as natural a setting as possible in the company of other wolves.
You mean like a zoo?
No, sanctuaries
I
are
might go heat up
usually
the
not
Cinnabon
open
in
to
a
the
minute.
general public.
Already
And
half
while
of them
educating
have them.
visitors
So there's a
about
half
wolves
one.
is certainly one of their goals, their primary concern is preserving the animals they take in. Unfortunately, the more humans encroach on wolves' natural habitat,
I
the
got
more
some
crowded the
directions, so I
sanctuaries
remember
become.
what we were in the process of trying to do. Let's see.
Aren't there any government agencies that can take care of the wolf?
For the most part, and especially up there,
Like
wolves are
Tino,
considered
yeah.
to be pests.
The lodge should have hired
If
a
a government
detective. Everyone
agency
does a
got
spit
involved,
take.
it would take care of the wolf
Oh yeah,
all right,
good idea.
permanently.
So, are you kind of an expert on wolves?
Oh, good heavens, no. Although I probably know more about them than most people do, which unfortunately isn't saying much.
Things like what?
Well, I know that a wolf that lives by itself, like the one up there at the lodge, a lone wolf, if you will, a wolf like that is called a disperser. And I know that 95% of the wolf's natural habitat down here in the lower 48 states has disappeared. And I know some people, a lot of people, couldn't care less. But it seems to me that wolves have just as much right to go about their business in this country as we humans do. After all, they were here first.
Okay.
It gets so cold here at night. Will the wolf be okay?
Hey, Laura Kate,
Not
welcome.
only
I
are
haven't seen you
wolves
around
built
in a
to
while.
withstand cold temperatures,
Are you still
but they
in
know
Australia
instinctively
being
what
an
to
au
do to
pair?
survive in extreme
How's that
conditions.
going? Is that
If they didn't,
still fun
they would have
for you?
disappeared from the earth eons ago.
Laura Kate ended up being
That's it for
Lachlan's
now.
neighbor,
Thanks for calling. Oh,
but she's
and
not
from
from
now on,
Australia. She's from the
call me
States.
Lupe.
She's
I
it's
think
really
you've
cool.
earned that right.
It's a small world, you know? Okay, so we needed to find snowshoes. That was like the
Oops.
next thing.
Can't check
we
that.
needed
Can't
to do.
check
Aren't
that
there
off
snowshoes
yet.
on display?
Yes.
Can you take them?
Well, they needed a password.
Can't check that off. Can't
But
check
we did
that.
pick up
Still
a piece
need
of
to. That's
paper from the
finished.
coat that Isis helped us get when she saved us from the flows. It's in our inventory.
Let me get away from
This
the phone.
one.
The noise is driving.
Okay. That one.
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
It's not as complicated as you
Yeah, I
think.
see now.
Hey, it's still good
6, 5,
difficulty. I watch
1,
most
2.
streams in video after they're live because of the time difference. You're still here for another 10 months. Wow. Okay, so you're going to be like 100% Aussie by the time you're done.
6512, don't let me forget.
Okay. So go use that on the thing. That'd be so fun. Me and CJ and Oxel were turned that way. And they're on the thing. We were kind of playing around with the idea of maybe coming to Australia sometime next year for like a big Nancy Drew get-together thing. But... Oh, let me turn my vibration off because that's going to be loud for you guys.
It didn't let me.
6212 didn't work?
6512.
Oh.
I thought. Let me see.
62.
6, 5, 1, 2.
Do it the other way. 2156 and see if that works.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's Ashley Arnold, except you spelled my mother's name with a K, and it is definitely spelled with a C. And
I spell it the right way.
it's vastly superior to spell it with a C, so for future reference.
It's not doing it.
I don't know then. Ask Lou for his shoes.
Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe I've got to do something in a certain order.
Yeah, probably. You're gonna like forget, Laura Kate, you're gonna like forget how to drive in the States.
Nancy, hi! What the heck happened out there?
Actually, I'm not quite sure.
I walked out to Icicle Lake to see how you were doing in the fishing shack, only there wasn't any fishing shack. There wasn't even a lake. The ice was all busted up like somebody dropped a bomb on it.
All I know is after I caught that 2-foot northern pike, I walked outside and someone knocked me unconscious with an ice ball. The next thing I knew, there was an
Freddy.
explosion, and I was on
Freddy's
an ice
the
floe in the
culprit.
middle of the lake with
Stupid
no coat and no
snow
fish.
princess.
Somebody decked you with an ice ball and blew up the lake? Holy moly.
Probably you. Couldn't stand the thought of
we
losing
should
to a
freeze some
girl.
wolf poo and throw it at
Har
somebody.
har.
Okay,
The
great.
good news is you're okay.
Have
The
you
bad
noticed
news?
that
No
Bill
more ice
Kessler's
fishing.
birthmark kind of is shaped like a potato? He has a potato-shaped birthmark
Or
on
a
his
jelly
face.
bean.
I like potato better.
I'll see you two later, okay?
Glad you dropped by.
Ask Lou for his shoes.
Hey, maybe one of them is a werewolf.
What's up?
That's it. It's the werewolf of Icicle Creek.
Well, I'll let you go.
What?
Been real.
Maybe we have to go look at his shoes. His snowshoes, and then we can
Where's
ask
his
him.
snowshoes? Oh, in his room?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just guessing things now.
Wait, which is the rooms?
How many kangaroos have attacked you, Laura? Have you touched a koala yet? These are the important questions. I don't remember which one is his. Just try all of the rooms. That one's locked.
How do you know?
Because that one's always empty. That one's Nancy's room. Just let me know if you need help. Just guide us a little bit, Garrett. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I don't remember exactly what we're supposed to be doing because it's been 10 days, 11 days. So if you want to give us a subtle...
Is this anybody's stuff in
Yeah,
there?
but it's not his. Try the room across the hall. If you want to give us a subtle direction to follow, I would appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so check his stuff. Look here. Oh, yeah, he's got snowshoes. Oh, it doesn't let us get it.
So maybe... Maybe... Did we already look at that?
Yeah. Maybe we have to try to go walking without snowshoes. I mean, I know it sounds like a waste of time, but I feel like that
We
might
already
be the
did,
trick.
but oh, we did it a long time ago.
Oh, Garrett says maybe talk to Chantal. So call Chantal.
Okay.
I bet that's the weirdest thing. Is to like learn how to drive in the States and then go over to Australia and everything is like back to the side of the road that you're normal, like that you're used to. So do they honor your U.S.
Hello?
driver's license,
Hi,
or
it's
did
Nancy
you have
Drew.
to like
I'm
go
glad
take
you
like an
called.
Australian driving
Ollie tells
test
me
and get
one
like
of
an
the
Australian
Camino
license?
checked out.
Actually, it was more like Ollie threw her out.
Well, good riddance, right? I mean, he said she was an environmental nut job. In fact, he said he wouldn't be surprised if she's the one who caused those accidents and blew up the bunkhouse.
It wouldn't surprise me either.
Wonderful. Then I can tell my lawyers that the case is closed and come home.
Well, the case isn't closed yet. I still have to come up with proof.
Oh, that. Well, the lodge is probably better off without her in any case.
No, you could just
Although
call a
she
lynch
did
mob.
pay for her stay in
Who
advance.
needs proof?
And in cash. Cash is good. Oh well. Anything else to report?
Did you know that Ollie is building a trap to catch the wolf that's been hanging around?
International
No,
permit.
but he
Good
told
to
me
know.
he's been
Good
having
to
trouble
know.
shooting it, so good for him. Whatever it takes to get rid of it.
But why does he need to get rid of it? It's not hurting anything.
It's freaking out my guests, which means it's hurting my bottom line, especially on top of everything else that's been happening.
But why not, say, call a wolf sanctuary and have them come and take the wolf away? That would certainly be more humane.
Look, Ollie's had a lot of experience with varmints or whatever he calls them, so I have to assume that he knows best. In fact, I think he used to hunt wolves for food. Or was that bears?
I don't think you can
tigers,
eat
bears,
wolf.
wolves,
Or
they're
bear.
all a huge
No,
insurance
bear is
risk for
good.
someone
Really?
in my business. So I don't care how Ollie does it. I just want that wolf gone. ASAP.
Although a lot of Asian countries
I'd better
eat
get back to
dog
work.
Answers,
products.
Nancy.
Yeah.
I need answers.
And cat. I've heard. So that didn't do anything, Garrett.
Well, I mean, maybe
I'm just
not
kidding.
yet.
Alright, I guess we can go talk to other people,
Okay,
maybe.
do you want me to stroll outside and try to step in the snow?
Yeah, you want to? It's out past Avalanche Ridge, which I don't remember where that is.
That way?
I don't remember. I genuinely don't. Oh well. Oh, hi, Nicole. What are we trying to do? Remember what we have done and what we have not done and what we have to do
Is that
next.
past this?
Yeah, see if it'll let you go past it. I don't think it will. When was the last time you talked to Ollie? I don't know.
Just a
We'll
few
go
minutes?
back and do that.
Didn't we just talk to him? Wait, which
No.
one's Ollie? Oh,
The
down.
handyman.
Oh.
See if it'll let you go that way, though. Yeah. I do not have the Tino survey. We have not made it that far. Chantal hasn't told us to do that yet.
Ooh,
But
I'm gonna be frozen.
no, you're still good. Just keep walking and see what happens. Oh, hi. By the way, Nicole, if you have not met my mom, this is my mom. She's just playing this game with me. She doesn't normally stream with me, but she wanted to do...
I'm not going out there again.
Oh, just
Too
kidding.
dangerous.
We wanted to do a game together on stream, so we're doing that. Told Oxel to come watch. That's good. Oh, and Ange is here. There's so many people. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get confused now because Ange and Garrett are the same color green, and it all looks the same. We missed you too, by the way, Ange. Missed the Nancy fam. It's been a while since I've been able to stream. I've been crazy busy.
I need to go back and warm up.
Yeah, you could. Lunch is in 10
She
minutes.
walks like this. She does. That's how the camera does.
Okay.
It's like Blair Witch.
Lunch is in 10 minutes, by the way.
Ah,
You
warm
wanna go talk to a
again.
couple people in the lodge?
Yeah, and then
we
I'll
can go talk to the downstairs
and
people
I'll go
before
cook.
lunch.
Alright, Mr. Shiny Pants.
How
And
can I help you?
Grandmother stories.
That's all for now.
Come back
Hey,
anytime.
Oxel! Welcome. Welcome for joining.
What you need?
Garrett.
That's all,
All
the
of
questions
this
I had.
leading us
Good.
astray.
Well, it's killing time before lunch.
Someone with a South Carolina area code texted me. Was it UV? Nope. Don't have your number. Unless it was like some sort of like, you know, I just really wanted to talk to you and somehow I was able to like spiritually
Feeling
send you
nice
a
and toasty.
text message. Wasn't me. Which area code was it? Because there's 3 in South Carolina. So was it 864, 803, or 843? Because I can tell you what area of South Carolina that is. Nothing in there, okay. They said, hi, how are you? 803. Okay, so that's upstate South Carolina.
That's like Columbia.
So that's like Columbia, the capital, up toward like Greenville and Spartanburg, like
No,
almost.
Spartanburg's 864, I thought.
Okay, well Greenville's 803.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the state's kind of like a triangle, sort of like this, and I'm down like here.
And the coastal is 843.
This is all 843, which is mine, and then it's like split, kind of like a weirdness, and then all of this
lunch.
is 803, and all of this is 864. But anyway, education. Okay, lunch.
Not time for kitchen duty yet.
What? That was so strange.
Like, yeah, 4-second difference.
Okay, orders.
Okay. Oh, now they're like, that one's missing instead of the first one.
1 quesadilla, so easy. You want to count quesadillas and just do those?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 1. I'm gonna mark them with my arms. 1. 1. Okay, so 1, 3, and 4
I'd
have
rather call that
quesadillas.
1, 4, and 5.
Okay,
and that'd
okay.
be 3.
1, 4, and 5 have quesadillas, so those go here. You can only do 2 at a time, but I love making food too in the game. Just pick it up. No, no, not that one.
Ah, I just burned it.
Mom! It's this one, and this one. You tried to put it in there.
Oh. 1, 4, and 4 and 5, definitely.
That's why I tried to count it as
Sorry.
3 and 4,
Well,
and he
yeah,
told
but then
me
you
no.
cut me off. Okay, hold on.
Okay, now hover and just click it. There you go. Now, there you go. Now do one more for number 1. I also love making drinks in Malloy. Me too.
Okay, that's done.
Order up.
Okay, that one's
That's
done.
Order up.
Okay, burger. So everybody else has a burger,
burger,
so
right?
3 burgers. You might want to, you could just do all 3 of them and then build them one at a time.
Was there anything else like? Okay, just. You might have 2 burgers.
Nope. Freddy has 6 burgers. No, you gotta put them on the... What are you doing, Mom?
Sorry, forgot. It's been a
Here,
few
take a
days.
slab of hamburger meat. It's delicious. I'm so done with this cooked stuff. That's Nancy sitting in the kitchen like, you know what? You ungrateful lodge guest. I'm picking up your dirty towels, making you all this food. You can have this hamburger.
Well, maybe they're going carb free or something.
Okay. 2
cheese, 1 pickle,
1 tomato, 1 ketchup.
2 cheese.
So, okay, 2 cheese, pickle, tomato, ketchup. What do you guys think of final scene? I love the final scene. It's really nostalgic for me, but I still really like the atmosphere of that game. So I think it's in my top 10.
2 1 0 1 1. 2 2 2
2 1.
Wait, hold on.
2
2
2
2
2. I don't remember after
1
that.
0 1 1. 1 that was
0 1 1. Okay.
1 1.
Had never watched it until this week. Oh, it's a good one. I want to like it more than I actually do.
Let's see. 1 1 1 0 2 1 1. Oops. 1 1 1
1
1
0 2 1 1.
2 1 1.
Secret of Shadow Ranch is my favorite Nancy Drew game ever, Nicole. What do you
Yay.
think of mid?
Done.
I think it's going to be awesome! Oh yeah, Mac computers, meh.
You go ask them why they didn't come eat.
I mean, those
Do
are
I
good.
do anything?
I'm trying to figure out what we should do, honestly.
Check call. Best
Oops.
George,
Still need to do.
Ned.
Can't check that off yet.
Maybe Ned could tell us what to do next.
Let me go to the first one.
Can't check that off. Still need to do
Why
that.
don't I go
Still need to
look
do
around
that.
the rooms again.
I don't think anything. I mean, maybe something has changed, but I don't know.
All right, let me call Ned.
Nicole, your favorite Shadow Ranch 2. That's awesome. I think you told me that when I watched your Venice stream, but now I don't remember.
Oh, wrong.
I'm just like talking to everybody in chat, and Mom's doing all the work. My bad. Scroll up. There's Ned. Yeah, but all the stuff on our checklist, like the steps you have to like do to trigger being able to do those
Running
events.
Grow Free. I can call Running Grow Free.
I already did.
Hi, Nance.
When you were on
Hey,
the phone
Ned.
with Papa
Everything all right?
last stream, I did that. Just scroll down
Are you
and
familiar
see
with a
if
book by
there's
Jack
okay.
London called The Call of the Wild?
Sure, it's about a dog who winds up leading a pack
I just don't
of
want to
wolves.
waste any
It's a
any
classic.
time
Why do you
between
ask?
meals
Because I
that's the
found a
longest
copy
part.
of it in Lou's room.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to do with the wolf that's been lurking around outside the lodge.
I was thinking the same thing. He does spend a lot of time outside by himself. He says he's snowshoeing, but maybe he's up to something else. Something that ties in with the wolf somehow.
Or maybe the fact that he's reading that book is all just a big coincidence.
Yeah, that could be too.
As I recall, it
I might
was
use your
a pretty
phone
good
for-
book.
He thumped her like right off her cloud.
I might use your phone for help.
Okay. Oh, like phone a friend, like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire
No.
or whatever.
I can chat a friend. All the ones in the chat. Okay.
Someone
Safari.
dressed in a black snowmobiling suit decked me with an ice ball. And when I came to, the lake had been blown to pieces and I was stranded on an ice floe.
Are you okay?
I am now. But remember that piece of black
No,
fabric
Ned,
I
I
saw
almost
sticking out of
died.
Trapper Dan's needle?
You think it came from the clothes the guy who threw the ice ball was wearing?
It's a definite possibility. And if that person also blew up the lake, he or she could be the same person who blew up the bunkhouse.
But
Which
didn't
means
what's her
if
name
you come
confess
across
to
someone
trash
who
in the
owns a black
bunkhouse?
snowmobiling suit that's missing
Yeah,
a
some of
piece
these stuff
fabric,
is like way out of order.
probably found your culprit.
I think Herderactive's going to make a feminist statement and make Mid have an all-female cast. The only problem I have is that if it were the other way, I knew it would be an outrage. I'm just speculating, though. I don't necessarily think that's true. I think we may have a bigger cast than we're expecting. But I mean,
Ollie's
I don't
on
really
the
care
avalanche
if it's an
patrol,
all-female
which means
cast.
he
I
knows
wouldn't
how to
care if it
handle
was an all-male
explosives.
cast, to be
Could
honest.
he be the Mad Bomber?
He's got the temperament for it, I can guarantee you that. What I'm not sure about is why he'd be the Mad Bomber. Although he did mention that he wanted to get back into ranching for himself.
What's stopping him?
No property and no cash. Which reminds me, Chantal hasn't gotten around to giving him the raise she promised him. He seemed a tad bitter about that.
Maybe he figures if he wreaks enough havoc around there, Chantal will shut down the lodge and sell it to him for next to nothing. Not only will he get property, he'll get revenge.
You really think she'd sell the lodge to Ollie?
Of course not, but if Ollie thinks that, he could easily be your guy.
Gotta
I
go.
think we
I'll call
do
you
have
again.
to go all the way
I
out
miss
to
you, you know.
Avalanche Ridge
I miss you too.
to find out that
Bye,
we
Ned.
need snowshoes. Wait, but I did find a little map on UHS.
Okay, I gotta go back out where now?
So back out to Avalanche Ridge.
I just feel like I'm going to freeze. Okay, that was not left. Maybe we have to go to the right.
So go around to the back side of the lodge.
This one?
Keep going. And go out that way.
At what point do I need snowshoes?
When Nancy says, I can't go any farther. Or whatever. And then maybe that'll be the trigger that we can ask Lou for his snowshoes.
If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes.
Didn't we already see her say that?
I don't think so. So now let's walk back and talk to Lou and hope for the best.
Hey, should I take
If
like...
I don't get warm soon,
Oh, she's
I
gonna
may not
die.
make it.
Just walk then. Just walk in the
No,
building.
I gotta get a heat thingy. How do
No,
I...
you're gonna make it. Watch.
Okay, quick, I'm scared.
You're scared.
Well, I mean, like, I don't want... Run.
See, she's fine.
Much
Okay.
better.
I should have
It was
taken the
really
snowmobile.
cold.
You gave the keys back to Ollie. I know, I don't know why Nancy did
Can
that,
I get
but
them back?
I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, so Lau, let's try to talk to Lou. Oh, if he's snoring, then that means that it's only Bill there. Maybe now it'll let you open the snowshoe thing.
Or maybe.
Huh? Oh, hi.
People who sleep during the day usually have a hard time sleeping at night, you know.
I can sleep anytime, anywhere. That's what
Ooh, so
happens
he's
when you got a clear
nocturnal.
conscience.
Don't do Fox and Geese yet, because we're going to spend
Well,
plenty of
sorry
time
to
on that
bother you.
later.
Hasta siesta.
Okay, now we call Chantal. So that 6512 wasn't even the combination for that. That was my bad. I completely forgot. Okay. Now I feel like we're on a track. I will plug your phone back up.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy
She
Drew.
doesn't.
Did you ask Yanni about using his picture yet?
Yes, but he said no.
Okay.
Darn.
It's like
Well,
she doesn't
thanks
do
for
this. I'm
trying.
gonna be so upset.
Oh, here she's asking about it.
I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for me.
Like
Here
what?
we go.
I'm going to fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying
Now,
at
I
the
have
lodge,
the answers.
rather than just
No.
asking
Okay.
them the questions outright. He says that would put them
We'll
on their
work for
guard.
them.
When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accidents.
I desperately need snowshoes.
What if I say I really don't think it's necessary? Is she going to be mad?
Probably.
I'll just say sounds good.
Sounds good.
Excellent. I'm faxing it to you even as we speak. In fact, it's done. So why don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb.
Can I tell her that it's
Nancy.
I'm going to tell her it's unreadable.
Got
Ask her,
it.
can she send me a PDF?
Now remember, when you're done filling it out, fax it directly to Tino. And he wants you to call him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
You'll hear from me again later.
Good.
Alright, let's take a look at this whole survey.
S. Wait, who's S?
Suspect.
Oh. Oh, and this is each of the people.
Guadalupe, Lou, Bill, and Yanni.
Okay, you'd have to ask them these.
Yes.
And you know what? I've never got a complaint about any of the paprika.
But you also haven't done it on everybody's food.
So I need to put paprika on everybody's food.
Correct.
Oh.
So this, because you already made the beds, the best way to figure that out is by looking at which side their slippers are on.
Okay.
But I don't know how to do this with Guadalupe already gone. So we may have to call her and ask.
Okay, well, let's go look at the ones we do. Wait, the hometowns, wouldn't that be on the registration
Yeah, we
form?
could do that if you
The
wanted to.
computer,
And I have them
okay.
written down just in case,
You're right.
so we
here,
don't have
right?
to, like, memorize them.
Right here, probably right. Okay, Yanni,
It's from Elad Sayat.
and then
Bill Kessler's from Toronto.
Lou's
From
from
Brea.
Brea.
And Guadalupe is from Los Angeles. Garrett says, I want a spin-off game where Tino solves the cases on accident. Like he runs into the back of the car of the suspect or whatever. Elad Sayat. Hit enter. Okay. Guadalupe was Los Angeles. Lou is Brea. Is that how you say it? And Toronto. I don't really love Tino as much as you guys do, but okay.
Okay, so I won't know till dinner who hates paprika.
Right.
Because I'm just having
You go talk to everybody about the planet if you want, and then we can go look at
Okay.
slippers.
Will it save what I've typed in?
Yes, I think
Okay.
so. Yes.
Let me just randomly see if it saved it. Okay.
Are you feeling slightly paranoid? Her Interactive made a Hardy Boys game for the DS, and I thought it was good.
I'll have to wake you up.
It wasn't the same format, but it was still good.
Huh? Oh, now what?
I know this is going to sound like a strange question, but what planet do you most identify with?
I guess it would be Mars. You know, that whole god of war thing?
I should have known.
Okay, so Mars.
Well, sorry to bother you.
You want to talk? You know where to find me.
That kind of sounded like a threat. You want to talk? Nancy? Okay, so that was Bill. Mars. I don't have a DS, bro. This isn't 2005. What? DS's and 3DS XL is like the best handheld that has ever existed in all of the world. So. Okay. So we'll talk to Yanni, and I don't know where Lou is.
I wasn't supposed to ask Ollie anything, right?
No, he technically is an employee.
How can I help you?
Would you mind telling me what planet you most identify with?
Pluto.
Actually, Pluto's not a planet anymore.
That is exactly the point. Pluto stirs up passion and controversy, yet it continues undaunted on its course, as do I. Pluto and I, we are as brothers.
Sure you are.
I really need to get somewhere in the backcountry and was thinking you could maybe give me a cross-country ski lesson or two?
Out of the question.
This is
I don't
just
have
the
the
tip of
time,
the
the equipment,
iceberg.
or frankly, the desire.
You
I'm
know what?
sorry.
Pluto is a planet. If Pluto was a planet when I was growing up, then Pluto is still a planet. I don't care if they call it a dwarf planet or whatever. Pluto's a planet, and just because somebody sat down one day and decided that Pluto didn't fit the specifications of a planet, whatever.
I think it's not legal without Pluto's approval.
Right.
So
Yeah. Okay. If you guys know
Thanks
who
for
the
taking the time
comedian
to talk to
Brian
me.
Regan is,
Kavichinaya.
Regan, you should go look up his little bit on Pluto and how they.
yellow one is the sun.
That's another one of his jokes, but he has this whole bit about Pluto and how they had to sit Pluto down and tell Pluto that he wasn't a planet anymore, and it was heartbreaking. Okay. Yes, V, preach.
Who did I just talk to?
You just talked to Yanni.
Okay. I always get
Pluto is a dog, though. Pluto the dog was based on the little planet that's a planet. All comes full circle. Okay, I don't know where Lou is. If Bill is sleeping, then Lou
Let's
is
go
not
call
there.
what's her name and ask her what planet she identifies
Okay,
with.
you could do that. I might go heat up a thing while you're doing that. Are you comfortable with the viewers while I go heat up a...
Yes, but I can't. The print is small, so it's very. If I have to lean forward and read
Okay.
something, so y'all don't bombard me.
Don't bombard Mom with comments. Be nice. I will be back in a moment. I'm gonna go heat up a Cinnabon. Okay. Just ask Guadalupe things, and I will be back soon.
Hello?
Hi, Lupe. This is Nancy Drew again.
Is everything all right?
The wolf's fine. I just have some questions.
Like what?
This is going to sound like a really weird question, but from what side of the bed do you usually get up?
Why in the world do you want to know that?
Oh, please don't try to make me explain.
Well, it's a harmless question, I suppose. Let's see. I get up on my left side.
If I were to ask you which planet you most identify with, which one would you say?
Earth. No, wait. Make that Venus. No, Earth. No, actually Venus.
Make up
No.
your mind.
Earth. No offense, dear, but that's a very silly question.
Tell me about it.
Okay, left and Earth. Let me back out. Oh goodness, I had one the other day that I thought about. She was crazy about the Goofy movie and that dance in the end with the perfect cast. She was like real little and she could do it really well. And she looked funny with her little finger going this way and her leg going that way. It was kind of cute. So you can ask her to do the perfect cast dance for you. Why can't I hang up the phone? Oh, I gotta talk to her.
Well, I'll let you go.
Call me the instant anything happens.
I can switch chairs if you just bring me something else to sit on. Sarah wants. I got Sarah's chair. She wants it back. It's a good movie.
My door. Can't fit this chair.
Yeah, but shouldn't you move this one out before you move the new one in?
I guess that would be more intelligent.
I mean, what am I supposed to lift one over the other? I'm standing, I'm moving, I'm sliding. We're gonna switch chairs. I'm gonna put this over here.
That smells.
What's it smell like?
It's a bunch of sugar.
Oh no, it's the cinnamon rolls. We got a 6-pack of Cinnabon.
I think 45 seconds might have been too much.
Oh man, yes.
It's kind of like crystallizing. Okay, whoa. Can you scooch a little bit? Okay, that's good. Now I can sit. Oh goodness.
I like the tradition. And I would not look. I think you already promised the title to Pluto. That's like saying, and crowning someone on their coronation and giving them a crown and calling them king or prince or princess, and then say, well, technically you're part of this government, so you can't be a princess, and so we're going to take the title away from you. That would like really stink. I think once you give it to them, you give them the title, you have to let them keep their crown. And so that's how I feel with Pluto. It doesn't matter what you found out later.
Did you tell them a story about my childhood?
They asked for one.
Which one did you tell?
Well, we'll scroll through, you'll be able to see.
No, nobody talked about that.
I do. I see like a couple of comments about it.
Oh my gosh! The perfect cast! Wow, Graham gave me a really long discussion on Pluto, but... You're talking about it like Pluto has feelings. It does! V, did you like the Goofy movie? Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Okay, dog, leave.
Hey, Sadie. Sadie just wants your cinnamon roll.
Well,
No.
it's kind of the temperature of boiling lava, so...
Oh, she didn't give me that yet. I have to call her back now and tell her.
Did you get all the answers?
Oh, no, not all of them yet. That's right. I just saw their snowshoes
What did Guadalupe tell you?
Left and Earth. Well, she
Did
said
you plug
Earth,
those in?
Venus, Earth, Venus, Earth. So, yeah, I plugged that in already.
Whoa, Sadie.
She's going to beg for some cinnamon roll. All right.
Yeah, Max is a brat, though. Okay, so go look at everybody else's slippers.
Okay.
See what side
I think
of bed
Goofy's
they
like
get
a
on.
great father figure, or good dad. He's really a good dad. I used to think that. I think maybe the only thing Goofy did wrong was he didn't warm his son's fanny up enough to keep him from turning into a bad kid.
Jesus, I wish Goofy pushed him into the river. Another part of that movie that I really like is Lester's Possum Park. I had a crush on Max when I was younger. No, don't deny it. You still do. It's okay. My first crush ever was Ash Ketchum, so...
I don't see slippers on them at all. This is Bill's room, right?
This is Lou's room.
Lou's room. Always
So go back to the door like you're just walking in. Even if you have to open the door and turn around.
Oh.
Okay, so this is... I think this is Bill's room. So he gets up on the right side of the bed.
Okay. So Bill, right side.
I think it's from the side that you're sleeping
Wait, was
on.
that just Bill's room I was in?
No, you're in Bill's room right now. You walked across the hall instead of turning around.
Oh. Sorry.
Bill gets up from the Bill side of the bed.
Wait, you said the right side?
I think.
Sorry.
The friend that was a drug addict. Hey, Leaning Tower of Chisa!
Well, it was played by Pauly Shore, so what do you expect? Yeah.
You haven't seen any of the Goofy movies, Ange? There's really only one that's worth watching, and it's the original. But
I don't see any slippers.
so maybe
This
both.
guy's
Maybe he
up.
gets up on both sides of the bed.
Could that be an
Yes.
answer? Well, does he go barefoot? Why isn't there one slipper on each side then?
Because he doesn't do the
That would at
split.
least make it easier.
He doesn't do the
Is
splits
that
to
Lou's
get out
bed?
of it. Yeah. Another really good scene of the Goofy movie is when they're trapped in the car and there's Bigfoot. And Bigfoot's listening to the Bee Gees. He's like,
That's like my favorite thing in the whole movie.
best part. Love it.
I always almost wanted to cry for Hi Dad soup.
I'm sure you did. Okay,
Oh, wait.
check. Oh, these are Nancy's, so go down to the end of the hall and check those rooms. I can't remember which one used to be.
There's slippers on that side, so that must be
Right side?
That must be Yanni.
Yeah. And Olali was Guadalupe's room, so she's not in there. So right. Okay, so now we gotta find Lou.
Okay.
And then we gotta make dinner. Yes, let me just put my left slipper on over here, and then crawl over the bed and put my right slipper on. This is delicious, by the way. Cinnabon knows what they're doing.
But it's so good, and then you eat too much, and it like sits like a rock in your stomach.
Mom and I, so last night Mom and I were in Atlanta. This morning, before we drove back, we went to the World of Coke. I don't know if you've ever been there or heard of it, but it's basically like a Coca-Cola museum, and it goes through like the history and all the stuff, and it's really, really cool. But they have a tasting room where you can taste like 200 Coke products from around the world. It's amazing.
Ooh, it's
I don't watch One Piece, I'm sorry.
What is One Piece?
It's an anime.
Oh.
You go to the Coke Museum all the time? That's amazing. You must live close to Atlanta. Do
Close
you?
enough.
Do you live close to Atlanta? Because now I'm confused. I thought you were somewhere else. Anyway. You don't have a Cinnabon? Ugh. Have you ever had a Cinnabon in your life? Yeah, they give you a little souvenir bottle of Coke.
We got two. We got one when we got there, and then one when we left.
Yeah, so they changed it. I've been 4 times. Today was my 4th time. And today, for the first time in all the times I've been there, they give you one of the aluminum bottles when you first walk in, and you can pick either
and
classic
it's cold,
Coke.
so you can drink it.
Yeah, you can pick either classic Coke, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero, and it's cold and chilled, and they give it to you so you can start drinking it like as you walk through the museum, and then you get this, of course, the glass bottle when you leave. Oh, you live in North Carolina. Okay. What part, if you don't mind my asking?
You sound like a stalker.
I know. Sorry.
Maybe they're afraid of you.
Make sure you don't drive after going into the Coke Museum.
Well, we did have to pull over after the tasting part, and then because our bladders were full. Not long after we got back on the road.
Thank you, Mom. Oh, you live in the Raleigh area. That's awesome.
That's where Janine lives.
Okay, so...
You actually got booked for something for next week and had to turn it
Yeah,
down.
I got booked for a project in Raleigh for next week, and I had to turn it down because I'm booked for something in Atlanta. We can't really do anything until either dinner or Lou.
Should I go?
Oh, see if Lou's over there again.
I don't hear snoring anymore. Where does everybody go? They can't be out. It's too dangerous for them to be out.
You want to go sleep till 5 and see if he's down there?
Yeah.
Because just wandering is kind of boring.
You know. And she's begging. Look at her face is awful close.
Scotty McCreery went to your high school and had gym with your brother. That's cool.
My sister's husband, well, he's her ex-husband now. But he went to school with Faith Hill. I don't even know. Does anybody know who she is anymore? Is she
Yeah,
still famous?
she's not as relevant, but
In
she's pretty
Mississippi.
famous.
And I asked him, because he went to high school with her, and I asked him if he ever spent any time with her, and he said, well, sort of. So I said, well, what do you mean by that? And he said she was one of these really good students, and so she had a free period in the morning that she always helped out and volunteered in the office with filing and, you know, just copies and whatever anybody needed. So she was one of these kids that had a good enough grades that she could do that. And then, and I said, well, how did y'all get to hang out? And he said, well, she was always working in the office. And he said, and I was always getting sent to the office. So she was always filling out his, his
detention slip or something,
or whatever it was that he, after to get him waiting on the principal. But anyhow, so they knew each other.
Here it says, well, if you ever go to the butt city that is Fresno, let me know. It's not that far from where I live, and I can give you advice on how to stay alive. Thank you! Because if I were to go to Fresno, I could be like, you know what? I don't know how to stay alive right now.
Is that? Oh, that's
No.
my list.
Yeah. So 5. I would sleep till 5 and then go downstairs and hope that Lou is down there. This game is so like, wait around, do this. Where are the people?
I just feel like there's somebody gonna walk in.
It's
the
too
door.
cold to go outside, but everything I gotta do is outside, and I've gotta do blah, 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 blah.
Do I need to earn some more heat pad things for being outside for any things
I think
coming
you've
up?
got like 4 or 5. You should be okay.
I thought I only had like 2.
Oh, okay.
I got 2.
You're right. Well, if you need to, but
That means I
you
gotta
can't
go.
even go outside right now.
No, but yet she's outside in her little snow fort.
It's because she's a werewolf. Remember, we established this. Okay, Lou. Other way.
I just wander around lost. That's
You
all.
always go left at the bottom of the stairs. You never ever turn right.
Okay, I'm turning back around. Going this way.
Please, for the love of all that is good and holy, please be sitting there. Thank you, Lou. Talk to Lou. Don't talk to Bill.
man,
Don't
right?
talk. Don't. Nope.
Lou's an old guy name, so I keep wanting to say that Lou is the old guy because Lou is an old guy's name. And so
What's up?
It's always there. So
I was just wondering, what planet do you most identify with?
Planet X.
I'm sorry, I meant in our solar system.
Planet X?
But there is no Planet X.
There will be.
So you identify with Planet X.
Planet X. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Your name's not Lou, Ange.
Would it be all right if I borrowed your snowshoes?
Nicole says,
no.
Harry Potter!
I don't really have to borrow yours. Any old pair would do.
Well, in that
What?
case, no.
What's the matter with you? Afraid of cooties? Let her use your snowshoes.
I've only got 1 pair, and they're like precious, you know?
precious.
Sorry, dude. The
My
answer's no.
precious
What can I say?
snowshoes.
My precious.
Well, good luck with the game.
Rock and roll.
That was pretty satisfying. Now I kind of want to lick my plate, but that would be unprofessional.
Just move off camera and lick it.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna put
She's
this
gonna
over here.
carry it down the hall and put it on there. Let's see.
I would just put X maybe.
Planet X. Should I put Planet X or should I just put X?
I don't know if it matters. If he sends it back, then we can just maybe do X. If Tina sends it back.
Okay.
Pretty sure you don't have a copy of my birth certificate, so Ange could be a fake name and you wouldn't even know it. You're right. You're right. You could be a liar to all of the internet. My dog is laying her head in my lap.
Now she's trying
Axel
to
says
bite your
use
pocket.
Planet X. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'ams.
Oh, now I gotta cook dinner. Oh, I gotta
Dinner
cook dinner.
until 6, I don't think.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
No, I think it's 6 to 7.
Are you sure?
Please stop being a weirdo. I would show you guys my dog, but she's on my bed, which is not made up, and I don't want you guys to know how messy and disorganized
Not time
I
for
am.
kitchen duty yet.
So, sorry. She's old and fat. She's probably gonna die in like the next year or so.
Tori talked bad about you.
Oh, she's bleeding. Why are you bleeding?
No, I think it's her eye. See, I told you.
Come on, let's go see Daddy.
Show him. I told you. Both of y'all
She's
wouldn't
a
listen to
chocolate
me.
lab. Come on. Come on.
I think she scratched it, and I think something's wrong with it, and it's starting
Come
to...
on. Let's go. You want a treat?
Go
You
downstairs
want
to
a
see
bite of
Daddy.
this? You want a bite of this?
Ooh, Sissy's eating a treat. Her eye. Well, but now I need to cook it, or how will I know who likes paprika and who doesn't like paprika? Unless you can ask them that.
What?
I guess he said that, but don't you have to cook dinner so you know who likes paprika?
Oh no, he's saying like the time when you freak out because you almost forgot to cook dinner and you don't have to cook the dinner you don't have to cook and then realize it's not even time to cook.
But you do have to cook at least enough to find out about paprika.
Gotta solve that paprika debate. Okay, so I don't know what to do till dinner. Just sleep again? You want to?
Oh, I guess we could. Was there any books on here that you could read?
Dad's checking her to see where she's bleeding from.
It's her eye.
I don't think it is.
I think it is. But she's got that weird spot on her
I think
eye.
it might be that little like
Mole
cheek
thing.
mole she
Maybe
has.
she ripped it.
I think she bumps it into
She's
stuff all
old.
the time. And she because she was just
She
going like
scratches
this. So I think she just scratched that little face mole. BRB, guys, I'm gonna grab a snackaroo. I know, you're probably jealous because I just had that Cinnabon right in front of you. So,
I
my
can call a few
apologies.
people.
I guess so. Just don't call Tino because he's waiting for you to get that survey back.
I can't call Best with George.
Mm-mm.
Should I call Derek Southwake?
I thought you already did.
Oh, maybe.
I think you called all of the
Okay.
people who were here. Just call Ned and see if he has anything to say.
Okay.
So let's talk about more things. What else is relevant to talk, or
Hey, Ned.
completely
Hi,
irrelevant
Ned.
to talk
What's going
about?
on?
Well,
I'd better get going.
Good
I
luck up
call
there.
you.
And
Be
careful.
careful.
Long distance.
Goodbye,
see if
Ned.
Tino's survey says anything about paprika that we could already use.
Oh.
So
oops.
Guadalupe is just put no and hope for the best. Okay, so put no in Guadalupe's paprika
So, like,
slot.
what if I just guess? What happens if I'm wrong?
Tino will say, this doesn't compute.
And then
you
I
need to
just
do it
redo
again.
right? Because it's like, okay.
Just put no for Guadalupe.
Okay. Do I capitalize it? Does that
I
matter?
don't think it matters. So today I fell in my garage on a drilled-in pencil sharpener. And last week I almost broke my leg.
I'm just going to guess and see. Because if we're pretty sure to put no for hates paprika on hers, and we've got a two.
What if
two,
only,
two,
what
we
if
got
only one person
8
hates
shots,
paprika?
But 8, we only have to guess 8 times. 2 times 2 times 2 with probability. I
Okay.
can guess 8 times, so I can, you know.
Okay. You're gonna have to call Tino and before you fax it.
Okay.
So when you think you got it ready, call Tino.
Okay. So what did I say? Yes, no, yes on the last 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
You might want to write down that I did yes, no, yes.
I'll just remember. I don't have anything written in my notebook about paprika,
Nancy, hi.
which sucks.
You finished with that survey yet?
I sure am.
Good girl. I'll just turn on my fax machine here. Okay, let her rip.
I'm trying to make combos based on my
You
pain.
messed up somewhere,
Okay.
Nancy. According to the survey you just sent me, the only crime any of our suspects could have perpetrated is jaywalking. Do it over and call me before you fax it, okay?
You bet.
Anything else?
How is it that you know Chantal?
Friend of a friend heard about all the problems she was having up there and immediately figured she could use my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo. I got myself a new client.
How many clients do you have?
I have enough.
Nancy's always like low-key salty
you
with her
spread
questions.
yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo.
Okay, let me see.
I think that'll do it.
You need help? Just give me a call.
Okay, so let's see if we have the same survey that we can edit. So
So now I'm just going to change the first one to no. And try that one. So now I've got no, no, yes. So I've
I can try to remember. I think it's only Bill that dislikes it.
then I'll try
That's
that.
my. I don't have it written down. I didn't write it down for some reason.
All right, I will
But
try
for
that.
my best remembrance, I think it's only Bill.
Well, then basically I'm doing the reverse of what I just did. Okay? Because I did yes, no, yes. Now I'm doing no, yes, no.
Okay.
Let's
me get
see, let's see, let's see. Where'd you get this chair from?
It was the one that had all those blankets piled on.
Because
So I
one
just
arm is
moved them.
high, one arm is low.
Nancy, hey, you give that survey another shot?
I sure did.
Hang on. Okay, sock it to me.
Please.
According
Okay,
to this
that's it.
survey, one of our suspects regularly breaks into pet shops.
Oh, wait, what?
Which, even if that's true, doesn't help us here. So,
I know. Do it over.
anything else?
What's the game after this one? They said.
Oh, what's the game after this one? Legend of the Crystal Skull will be after this one. So that'll be the next one that we stream once we're finished with this one.
I think that'll do it.
Always a pleasure.
Now I call.
No, he said it wasn't right.
No, he just said.
He said, so do it over.
Oh. I thought he said according to it he was able to learn that somebody broke into a pet
Yeah, he's
store.
like, which doesn't help us, so do it over. So,
Okay, then let me try.
I think it's only one. So maybe just try guessing only one person as a yes. So
Okay,
maybe
I
try
did-
guessing Lou as a yes
Okay.
and Bill as a no. How could you forget about Legend of the Crystal Skull, Garrett? It's a great game.
Nancy, you do that survey over?
Yep.
Wait a sec. Machine's on. Go for it.
Please. Please be right.
There, nice work.
Nancy. According to the survey, our perp is none other than our bird-watching champion snowshoer, Bill Kessler.
But Bill Kessler likes to ice fish. Guadalupe Comillo is the one who likes to birdwatch. Yanni Volkstaya is a champion skier. And Lou Talbot likes to snowshoe.
Oh.
Oh.
But you were kind of right. I mean, you did pretty much describe everyone at the lodge.
I did? Yeah, I guess I did. You know, maybe I just need to look at the survey data from a different perspective or something. Yeah, maybe the answer's there after all, and I just gotta shuffle things around in order to see it. Oh, hey, before I forget, Chantel said when you finished the survey, I was supposed to pass some numbers on to you. Said it was the combination of something?
Yes, to the display case. What is it?
7669. Anything else I can do for you?
I'd better go.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, it's dinner.
Yeah.
It's dinner. Let me.
He's gonna have to run over and
I
do
know.
dinner and then get
No,
the
I'm
snowshoes.
gonna run get the snowshoes, then do dinner. I think I could do it.
Back
fine.
up again. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, you have dinner. You can do dinner all the way up until 7. You know what animated movies are good? Disney. I'm just kidding. Not all Disney movies are good, but they've got a pretty good track record most of the time.
That did it.
Yes! Okay, making dinner. Studio Ghibli films are good, but I think Disney owns them now too. Pixar films are usually good, and then you have things like Planes and Planes 2.
Let's see who wants a...
Let's do salmons first.
Okay,
so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can only do 6 at a time anyway. 7, 8. So 8 total salmons.
Okay, but so wait, 1, 2,
2, 1, 2.
So 1 and 1. I'm gonna get the 2 1s out of the way first.
Okay. Do that. And when you put them down on the grill for the big group, I would like wait a few seconds between each one. Otherwise, you're not gonna have time to put them all away.
Okay, which one?
This one has 1, and I think this one has 1.
The rest have 2.
See if either of those have salads or if they're done.
That
You
one's
did
done.
not mind Cars 2?
Order up.
2 2 1 2 1 3 3 1. 2 2 1 2.
Starting here.
2
2,
2 1 2 1 3 3 1. 1 2 3 1 2 3.
and then paprika.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, we already did this, so never mind. We already did the survey, duh.
Well, that's a little bit of paprika.
Oh well. I never saw
Order
Cars
up.
2. I never saw Planes. I never saw Planes 2. I've heard they're not really worth watching. I haven't seen Inside Out, but have wanted
2
to.
2 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Whew, that was close.
Ratatouille is my favorite Pixar movie.
2 2 1 2. 2 2 1 2 2 2 3 1 2 2 3 1.
I thought
Order up.
Zootopia was better than I expected.
1 2 1 1. 1 2 1 1
1 1 2 1.
1 2. I want a salad now.
Nicole actually just said making food in this game makes me hungry.
Order up.
1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1.
Okay. Now we have snowshoes.
But it's 6:30 at night, so a
So
lot of good that's gonna do us. Now do I go to sleep until...
we might as well, and then just wake up and do.
What time is it in real life?
In real life, it's 9:46. So you want to get up for breakfast and chores, and then run out.
Yeah. This is me, right?
Yep.
Because there's Mr. Wiggle Woggle.
Breakfast starts at 7.
So just get up right at 7.
Yeah.
Because can I get in their rooms at 6 to do towels?
Yeah, but then it's not going to take an entire game hour. You're going to have to sleep twice, though, because if you sleep now, it'll wake you up in 30 minutes, and so you'll have to sleep again to wake up at 7 a.m.
Okay.
You just took a 26-minute nap. Does Nancy not sleep under her covers because she wakes up and her bed is automatically...
Maybe Mr. Wiggle Woggle makes her bed.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, now it's the morning, so let's go make breakfast. More food making!
Why won't it let me go?
Because you have to get out of the bed, not over the
I was just
footboard.
going to take a flying leap.
Yeah. Breakfast! Okay. Let's do like one thing at a time. So French toasts. 2 French toasts for Freddy.
Do I make them in here?
No, you put them on the pan. They go really quick, so. Oh, I was gonna say, do you want to do everybody's French toast and then go to everybody's Canadian bacon?
It must be yawning.
You're actually gonna have to leave and get a snack. Okay.
2 French toast. The last one is 2 French toast.
Okay, bacons. 3 bacons.
3, 2, 1.
No, that says 2.
Oh, I saw the omelet there. 3, 2, 2. Okay. Let me just do the 3. I don't want to.
Those go a long time.
I could work on building the omelet, but just not put it in a pan, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could put it in the pan too if you wanted to. You just have to.
I mean,
make
I
sure
can't put it on the
nothing
fire.
burns.
The person had all 3, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
3, 1, 2, 2, 2.
3, 1, 2, 2, 2.
Move that sucker on a flame.
That doesn't take long either, does it?
I don't think so. The bacon takes the longest. Done. Freddy eats like
Order
a
up.
pig. That's why she has. That's why she is always warm out there. She's burning off all those calories. That third person up there also has 2 bacons.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to do.
Sorry if this is boring anybody, but it's part of the game.
Oh, this one's done.
Yeah.
Order up.
Two 1 0 1 1. 2 1 1.
Who doesn't want cheese in their omelet? Who Who eats an omelet with no cheese? I feel like it would be dry. Graham says I might have to go to McDonald's and get something. All day breakfast though. It's like going to Cracker Barrel or IHOP.
Order up.
One bacon.
Oh, just one bacon, and let's see if this one wants me bacon.
Three bacon.
Bacons. I could probably load that up right quick. 1, 2. No, wait a second.
This person only wanted one bacon.
I know. The second one wanted 3. I just didn't want to load them that close together.
Cracker Barrel is glorious. I love Cracker Barrel. Anybody else need an omelet?
That's it there.
Order up.
21130.
Just pick up bacon. 2, 1, 1. In and out. Oh, burger. We don't have those on the East Coast. We don't have those. I ate In and Out when I visited LA, but we don't have one on the East Coast. I don't think there's any In and Out on an East Coast.
Now I'm going
To do chores?
Yes.
You gotta get the bag.
No. We're gonna just carry him in my arms.
You would think that, you know, you could do that, but...
Only the ones without
With the sign.
Oh, with the signs. Okay, so those 2. So we'll just do 3 of them. Hey, why is his bed all made up?
He never slept in it? That's suspicious.
Yeah.
That's super suspicious.
It kind of tells me something's going on. Whose bedroom was that?
Bill's?
He didn't use his either.
Why did nobody sleep in their bed? Where they been? Playing Fox and Geese all night?
That is really weird. Where'd they go? I just want to get to the towels. Oh.
And quit clicking so far to the right. Nancy stands in the room like this.
Stop.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And
wrong way. Down the hall.
I was like, I know I saw another one. Okay, like
This person used their bed.
So the other 2 were plotting secret plots.
Oh, Garrett's story time looks like it's going to be good. Trip to the Midwest, Missouri. Our car broke down in the middle of nowhere. We found this one smaller town with one Motel 6. Oh, this just looks like a glorious town. Did you drop the stuff in the chute?
No, I just took it downstairs to practice.
It also had bulletproof glass at the front. Oh. Oh no. Alright, let's go use some snowshoes. Other way. You always turn the wrong way to get out of here.
But it's danger.
See if she'll let you go out.
Oh, will it stop me if
Yeah.
I can't?
Nope, you'll just have to walk quicker, and it'll warm up as the day goes on. So go all the way to the other side of the building.
Should I
You could go for some
earn
toasty
some?
packs.
Yeah, maybe I should earn some of these.
My dad, who knows a lot about cars, did not know what was wrong.
Stop! How dare you trespass here? You shall pay for your insolence.
I missed. Ugh.
We took it to one mechanic and he said it was going to be overnight for sure.
You will. Here you go.
Okay, let's have 3 of those. And I'm only slightly warm. But so I probably warmed up by playing the game with her, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I still need to go back there.
Yeah, you still... Well, no, you don't need to go that direction. You need to go the other direction.
Oh.
Not that way.
Oh, the snowshoe place.
No.
What?
Turn around.
Hey, did we already
Yes, that we looked at that at the beginning of the game. We took it to another mechanic because the first one had no clue
I don't
what
need
was
to go to
wrong.
Icicle Lake. Now that the fishing shack's
Walk
gone,
back
there's nothing to do
past her
there.
again. No.
Lost.
Turn this way. Turn right. Go forward. The mechanic at the second location felt our pain. I think you have enough toasty packs. This is where you need to go. I think you have enough toasty packs to last you for a while.
Am I wearing the snowshoes or do I have to click on them?
That's a good question. And offered us to ride to the Holiday Inn Express down the road a bit more.
Something tells me I shouldn't be making this
So
much
click on
noise.
your...
Not when I'm walking in a place called Avalanche Ridge.
Okay.
It's just too cold to try to keep going.
Did you use a toasty pack? Now go. He dropped us off and everything was good until...
I just used up my toasty pack.
Okay, you're okay. Keep going until you get a little bit lower down. Check this over here.
Oh, sorry.
My mom forgot she made a reservation at another hotel. Grab it just quickly. Just flip through it quickly.
Possible sauropod scapula. Take to lab for precise ID.
No, what?
Back up. Look in the hole. Or not. Okay, maybe there's nothing you can look at. Okay, continue to turn to the right.
Should I get another toasty pack?
If I don't get
Yeah,
warm
I
soon,
got a toasty
I may not make it.
Oh, see if you can run
I
inside.
don't know, can I?
Oh, I don't know. You may have to use a pack.
Looks like some kind of house.
Relax.
Could
It's going
someone
to be
be...
okay.
Hello? Is anyone
No,
here?
Okay. Use a pack.
Doesn't sound like it.
Nice and toasty.
See if this is the combination you have.
That was the 1 or
3
6.
or 6, 5, 1, 2. So she was stressed the frick out. Yeah, I bet she was. I work at a hotel, so I know all about that. So now you're warm again. This is a warm place.
And now I've only got 1 toasty. Oh wait, there's a little toasty pack there.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid.
Do we want to read the whole thing?
Pick the diary up.
I picked this diary up in Winnipeg on a whim. Maybe I'll write in it, maybe I won't. Now that I'm through at Brill Labs and through with work in general, I don't have to do anything. I don't want to. Maybe I'll miss people so much that I'll feel like I have to write to someone, even if it's not just myself, or maybe not. Probably not. I'm tired of people, tired of writing things down, tired of feeling as caged as the animals I spent 40 years working with. In 3 hours, the train will reach Edmonton. Maybe I'll get off, maybe I won't. Hello, freedom. 10:1. I woke up in my tent to the sound of distant gunshots this morning, and later I found a wolf pup all by herself, stuck in a bunch of brambles. I figured the hunters had gotten her mother since she was nowhere around, and since there was no way the pup was even going to extricate herself, I started chopping through the brambles to free her. It took me a while, though, and I was talking to her all the time, trying to keep her from struggling and hurting herself. So what I was really doing without meaning to was imprinting my voice and my scent on her brain, because at first she went racing off, but then later I noticed that she was following me. Even now she's sitting about 20 yards away despite my campfire just watching me. I haven't fed her. I avoided touching her all while I was cutting her free from the brambles, yet she's there. So since this could be the beginning of an interesting relationship, I thought maybe I should take some notes. Old habits are indeed hard to break. The pup, whose coat is pure white, still shadows me wherever I go. Every day she narrows the distance between us, which has been reduced to about 20 feet. If I get any closer, she runs, but she always comes back. The pup which I've been calling Isis now keeps no less than 7 feet between us at all times, a distance with which I am happy as well. I've watched her hunt for food, have seen what she can do with her teeth and jaws, and have no desire to even encounter either on a personal basis. I've resisted the urge to feed her or to make her in any way dependent upon me, but I do talk to her. I can't help myself. I've discovered that talking is a very basic human need. Why Isis listens, I don't know, but she does. Of that I'm certain. Snow has begun to fall, so I've moved into an abandoned storage hut that I found. It's a little too close to what used to be an old hunting lodge for my taste, but beggars can't be choosers. As winter sets in and I venture outside less and less, I expect that Isis will soon abandon her vigil and make a full return to the wild. I will miss her strange companionship, but that's how it should be. When I woke up this morning, I was shocked to discover that Isis had found a way into the shack and was lying not 3 feet away from me. She woke up the instant I did. We stared at each other, and then she put her head down and went back to sleep. Apparently she trusts me, or maybe wants me to trust her. In any case, this is truly uncharted territory for me, but the urge to explore it is irresistible. Like it or not, Isis has become my pet. Or I have become hers. I'm not at all sure which. While she is never underfoot, preferring to remain at least 3 feet away from me most of the time, she does permit and occasionally seeks out a friendly pat or two on the head and shoulders, though. Although, unlike most dogs, she doesn't seem to consider my touch to be any kind of reward. In fact, I sometimes feel that by letting me pet her, she's rewarding me. With the coming of spring, I fully expect Isis to take off one day and never return, but so far that hasn't happened. She disappears for hours at a time, no doubt to hunt, but for some reason she always returns. Last night a wolf started howling in the distance. Isis sat bolt upright and listened so hard she was shaking. But when the howling ended, after a moment she lay back down and went back to sleep, and I suddenly realized that she's not going to leave. Ever. It was either the wilderness or me, and incredibly she chose me. Isis is by far the smartest animal I have ever seen. By watching her carefully
So
and
once I get her attention by saying her name, I can give her commands.
With specific words, I can get her to perform those actions on command. For instance, whenever I saw her lie down, I'd say down, and now when I say down, she lies down. Here's a first list of the commands I've taught her. Down, forward, jump, stay. Bark, paw, left, right, around. I can give Isis not just one command, but many commands chained in a row, and she'll carry them out one by one in order. I start such a chain of commands by saying Isis, and I end the chain by saying go. For instance, if I want her to move forward, then lie down, then turn to her right, then back, then turn to her left.
Then bark.
Bark, then turn to her left, then turn around and come back. I say Isis, forward, down, right, bark, left, turn around, go, and she does it. She won't even attempt to follow a command that makes no sense to her. She's truly amazing. I set up a maze and had Isis navigate it by giving her a chain of commands, and she did it. She did it several times, in fact, with the maze set up differently each time.
Somebody said hi to their mom.
Say hi to Angie's mom. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. With the maze set up differently each time, moreover, when she's following commands I've given her, she tends to retrieve any strange objects she may come across in the process. Like today, she came out of the maze holding an old sock, which she promptly dropped at my feet. It was like she was glad I was keeping her busy, and she was saying thanks.
Ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent.
Spent the winter refining Isis's ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent. She'd make it an incredible police dog. After all, she could retrieve a clue, then figure out who left it by picking the matching scent out of a lineup of suspects' belongings. Matlock would have had a field day with her. Note to self, never ever feed Isis, especially by hand. Today, a rat got into my pantry in the shack. I managed to grab it by the tail and was in the process of flinging it outside when Isis appeared out of nowhere, leapt up and snapped the rat right out of my grasp, missing my fingers by millimeters, and I simply cannot allow myself to ever forget this one fact. Isis is by nature a wild animal. A freak snowstorm caught me by surprise yesterday afternoon. It was sunny and warm 1 minute. Next minute it was clouding up and the temperature was plummeting, and the next minute it was snowing so hard I couldn't see a thing. All I had was a light jacket, and often wandering around blindly, getting more and more wet and lost and exhausted. I finally sat down, figuring I was done for. And then all of the sudden, Isis appeared, dragging something with her mouth. It was my heavy coat, so I put it on, sat there till the storm let up, then followed Isis back to the shack. She saved my life, I'm sure of it. I've had a fever and a bad cough for about 2 weeks now, and this morning I felt so awful that I almost couldn't get out of bed. So I'm going to hike out to the road while I still have the strength and hitch a ride to Pinevale Hospital. Hopefully they'll give me some antibiotics.
Pinevale
send me on my way
Hospital.
before Isis starts to wonder where
Maybe
I've
I
gone.
can use
The
Isis and
possibility-
her incredible sense of smell to figure out who owns the notebook I found outside. All I have to do is get something from each of the people at the lodge, something that each of them has touched, then let Isis figure out which of their scents matches the scent on the notebook.
The possibility that she would think I've abandoned her just breaks my heart. She has come to mean the world to me.
Aw,
Okay, let's see.
sad story. Uh-oh. Hey, what'd I tell her? She's like mad at me.
Graham
I'm
loves
in her master's
Isis.
house.
I think this is the furthest I got in the game.
Do I
and
talk
watched
to her?
Argo Funk.
Isis, stay.
She's like, what? Who are you?
What do I tell her?
Give her commands and then go. I just like
Down.
fox and geese.
Bark. Paw. Isis, down. Bark. Paw. Go.
She cute. So you can just clear it and back it away. Alright, let's keep looking around.
Wonder what this is. Looks like there's a phone number on it.
Well, I need to steal these little toasty packs.
Yeah, let's take a good look
From
around
a
here.
guy in the hospital. I'm stealing his toasty packs.
I think he's dead. I think this
Is
has
he
been
dead?
abandoned in the wild. Yeah,
You don't think he's still in the hospital?
I don't know. Let's take a really good
There's
look
another
around though.
toasty pack up here. Right.
That was the book we
Oh.
just read.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Back out of it twice. There you go.
I just want to look at the other stuff.
I don't think there's anything else over here.
A missing bone.
This indentation looks just like the one on that plaque in the lodge where that missing Rex bone used to be.
My dog is kind of like Isis, except she does the opposite of what I say, and she's a border collie. Oh, okay. Don't leave yet. Nothing to say to her yet.
So have I looked at everything in
I
here?
guess. I don't know. I feel like we're missing something. See if will it let you turn this way? Go forward and try to turn that way. Or turn around and try to turn this way. Yeah. Well, that was everything, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I do anything for the dog?
I don't think so.
Is that a door or anything?
We obviously need to find the bone.
Let's see.
What did that other book say that we picked up while we were really cold? That one. 2 vertebrae employed as furniture, petrified wings for muscle attachment, possible something or new species. Owner clueless, says came with lodge, probably excavated by builder, for search of immediate vicinity. Must figure out how to look for and see what the checklist says.
Oops, haven't done that.
That's what you just tried to click
Can't
on.
check that off yet. Been there, done that. Check. Still need to do that. Check. That's finished. That's finished. Can't check that off yet.
Just
Been
that'll
there,
stay
done that.
unchecked
That's
because we never
finished.
did it. We just guessed.
Oops, can't check that off yet. Can't check that off. Oops,
Okay, so we
haven't
need to
done that.
get an item from each of my suspects, like a washcloth from every suspect, and then
Do I head back now?
yes. Okay. Look at that backdrop, though. Check this to the right again. Nothing new? Okay.
See, she walks. Like a Barbie doll. You know how you bounce it up and down?
Okay, let's walk all the way back. Okay, Mom, it is real life 10:11 p.m.
Well, what's a good stopping place? Ooh, and I didn't even have to use my toasty pack. Because it's almost like lunchtime.
I actually think this might be a good place to stop.
Okay.
I'm sad we didn't get to do this in one more
Well, let me go
sitting,
inside because I
but-
don't want her staying outside like the whole time that we're, for 2 weeks or a week.
Because she'll definitely be dead, because it
Much
definitely
better.
counts in real time
It's
like
really
that.
cold.
You want to save it? Save. Okay, guys. So, we will try to finish this up late Monday night after I get off work. Hopefully 2 more hours, another 2-hour stream will finish this up. This game is so long. And it's so,
She
like...
won't be home till like 9:30 Monday night.
Yeah, so I might do like a 9:30 to 11:30 or midnight stream. But me and Mom both are pretty tired. We've had a long couple of days. And I have to work tomorrow again. So, I think we're going to stop this off here. I really appreciate, let me swap this so that I can talk to you guys better.
There?
We have 8 people. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us and having fun and, talking about anything that you want to talk about. So we will see you again soon, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Bye!